Go ahead and try this problem out. Go ahead and hit pause to work through it, and when you're ready to see the answer, you can hit play. In this one here, we're asked to write an equation for this graph here. When we're writing an equation, remember we're dealing with y equals mx plus b. And so our steps to find the equation of this graph is that we need to find these extra variables. We're going to keep y and x in our final equation, but what is this m going to be and what is this b going to be? So our steps here are just finding these two variables. Remember, m stands for slope here, and we're going to find the slope of this line, whereas b tells us what is the y-intercept. So we're going to find these two things to be able to plug them in to find our equation. I always like to start with the y-intercept because I think it's a little bit easier when we're given a graph here, because what we can do is the y-intercept is just where the y-axis is crossed by this line. So we can see that that is at this point here at 5, so b is just equal to positive 5 because they're going above 0. Now for the slope, a little bit tougher, but we got to find 2 points here that the line crosses. I'll go ahead and choose the one with the y-intercept because that makes it nice and easy. We already have 1 point, 0, 5. And then I'm going to also choose this point right here that crosses right through here, which is 6, 1. So now remember, our slope is the change in the y over the change in the x. So we're looking at our vertical change here first, the change in the y. We should also see that our slope here, because as we go from left to right, it is going to be negative. So whatever our slope is, we know it's going to have a negative sign in front of it because we see that the line is trending downwards. So our change in y, or our vertical length here, looks like it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our change in x looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we simplify that, we get our slope of 2/3. But remember, it is negative because we are going down. So our slope here is negative 2/3. Now that we have our slope and our y-intercept, we can go ahead and plug that in to tell us that our equation is y equals negative 2/3 x plus 5.